What if I told you that a single three-number rule, 732, is the reason some people escape debt in 2 years, while other people are still paying off the same credit card 10 years later? I didn't learn this in school. I learned it the hard way, and today I'm showing you everything. Hey, I'm Gary. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about real money stuff, not the kind they teach you in a textbook, but the kind that actually shows up in your bank account, or doesn't. So here's the deal. In 2026, the average American household is carrying over $21,000 in non-mortgage debt. Credit cards, personal loans, car notes, all of it piling up while interest rates are still sitting uncomfortably high. And most people are doing everything they've been told to do, making payments, budgeting, trying, and still feeling like they're running on a treadmill that's slowly speeding up. That was me, $28,000 in debt. Felt like a ceiling I couldn't push through. Then I stumbled onto what I now call the 732 rule, and I want to walk you through it level by level because the way you see your debt has to change before the numbers actually change. Let's get into it. Level 1, the fog, where most people are stuck. Okay, so picture cartoon Gary. He's sitting at his kitchen table, laptop open, 3 different browser tabs with 3 different loan balances, a credit card statement he hasn't opened yet, and a half-eaten bowl of cereal because dinner was stressful. That was Tuesday. That was also Thursday. Here's the brutal truth about level 1, and nobody talks about this because it hurts to hear. Most people in debt don't actually know their exact number. They know it's bad, they know it's a lot, but they haven't sat down and written the full, ugly, complete total. That avoidance, that's costing you money every single month. Because when you don't know your number, you can't build a plan. You're just reacting. Minimum payment here, a panic transfer there, one Uber Eats order that you immediately regret. The math is brutal but simple. If you've got $28,000 in credit card debt at 22% APR and you're only making minimum payments, you'll pay it off in roughly 27 years, and you'll pay nearly $38,000 in interest alone on top of the original balance. So you borrowed $28K and you'll hand back $66,000. That's not a debt, that's a hostage situation. So level 1 is just this. Face the number. Write it down, all of it. Every account, every rate, every minimum payment. Put it on one piece of paper. We're getting out of the fog. Level 2, understanding the 7. All right, now here's where the 732 rule kicks in, and I want you to think of it like 3 separate keys that unlock 3 separate doors. The 7 is the first key. It stands for 7%, the average annual return of an S&P 500 index fund over the long run adjusted for inflation. Now, why does that number matter when we're talking about debt? Because 7% is your threshold number. It's the line in the sand. Here's the rule. Any debt with an interest rate above 7% gets attacked first, aggressively, before you invest. Any debt below 7%, you can invest alongside paying it off because your money is growing faster in the market than the debt is costing you. So look at your list from level 1. Credit card at 22%? That's screaming above the line. Attack it. Car loan at 5.9%? That's below the line. You can relax a little, make the payment, and still put money in your index fund. This is what most people miss. They treat all debt the same. They either panic and throw every dollar at every balance, or they invest nothing while paying off a 4% mortgage for 30 years. Both extremes cost you money. The 7 draws the line, so you stop guessing. Level 3, understanding the 3. The 3 is the second key. It stands for 3 months of minimum payments, and this is your starter emergency fund. Now, I know Dave Ramsey says save $1,000 first. I know other people say save 6 months of expenses. Both are valid eventually, but in Gary's real American world where you're trying to kill high-interest debt and survive life at the same time, 3 months of minimum payments is your sweet spot to start. Here's why this matters. The number one reason people fall back into debt after making progress, the number one reason is an unexpected expense. Car breaks down, kid gets sick, furnace goes out in January, and because there's no cushion, you put it on the card, and now you just rebuilt the wall you were trying to tear down. So before you go scorched earth on your debt, you build a small specific cushion. Not 6 months, not a full emergency fund, just enough to absorb a real-life hit without reaching for the card. Add up all your minimum payments across every account. Multiply by 3. That's your target. Could be $900, could be $1,500. Whatever it is, build that first, then attack. Level 4, understanding the two. The two is the third key, and honestly, this is the one that changes everything. 2 extra payments per year. That's it. On your highest interest debt, you make 2 extra payments above your regular minimum payment every single year. Now I know what you're thinking. Gary, I can barely make the regular payments. I hear you, but here's the math, and it's shocking. On that $28,000 at 22% APR, regular minimum payments, 27 years, $66,000 paid back. Now add just 2 extra payments a year, about $200 extra twice, and that payoff timeline drops to under 7 years, and you save over $22,000 in interest. 2 extra payments per year. That's it. This works because of how compound interest runs in reverse. Every extra dollar you pay down reduces the principal, which reduces the interest charged next month, which means more of your regular payment attacks principal, and the whole thing accelerates like a snowball rolling downhill. This is what actually happens in real American life when you stop feeding the beast just a little bit less. Where does the extra payment money come from? Tax refund, birthday money, one side hustle weekend, one skipped vacation, 1 month where you just grind. You don't need to find $200 twice. You need to find it when life gives you an opening and then hit it. Here's the moment I want you to really sit with. When I was $28,000 deep, I felt like the debt was permanent, like it was just part of my life now. Like some people have debt and some people don't, and I'd drawn the short straw. I genuinely thought that. But the 732 rule reframed the whole thing for me, because it's not about being perfect. It's not about earning more, though that helps. It's about being slightly more intentional in 3 very specific spots. The line you draw at 7, the cushion you build at 3, the 2 swings you take every year. And when I ran the actual numbers for my own 28K, I was going to be debt-free in about 5.5 years. Not 27, not forever. 5.5 years. I literally got up from my kitchen table and walked around my apartment because I didn't know what to do with that feeling. That's available for you too, right now, today. Gary's 3-step action plan. All right, let's land the plane. Here's exactly what you do this week. 3 steps, doable on a normal paycheck, no excuses. Step 1, write the ugly number. Tonight, not tomorrow, tonight. Open every account and write down the balance, the interest rate, and the minimum payment, 1 piece of paper or 1 notes app. Total it all up. Draw a line through any debt below 7%. Circle everything above it. That circle is your target list. This takes 20 minutes and it will immediately make you feel more in control even though nothing has changed yet. Clarity is power. Step 2, set your 3-month cushion target. Add up all your minimum payments, multiply by 3. Open a separate savings account. Most banks let you do this for free in about 4 minutes online. Name it Buffer. Start moving money there first, even if it's $50 a week. Don't touch the credit cards again until this account is full. This is your shield. Step 3, schedule your 2 extra hits. Look at your calendar right now. Pick 2 months this year where you know you might have extra cash. Tax season, a bonus, a side job, whatever. Put a reminder that says extra debt payment, 732 rule. When that month hits, throw whatever you can at your highest interest balance, and then do it again the second time. That's your 2 swings. Protect those dates like appointments you can't cancel. 732. That's the whole system. Simple enough to remember, powerful enough to change your financial life. If this hit home, drop a like and comment your biggest money trap right now. Credit cards, car loans, student debt. I want to know what you're fighting. And if you know someone who's spinning their wheels with debt and doesn't know why, send this video to them. No lecture, just send it. Let the math do the talking. Subscribe for more real talk finance that actually feels like your life. I'm Gary. I'll see you in the next one.